Anglo American is next. This one, of course, used to be the prime alpha
Yes.
South African company with all sorts of tentacles, but it's narrowed itself out over the years, and it, of course, has its big stake in Anglo American Platinum, which takes us into precious metals. Diamonds, which, of course, is an entirely different sort of commodity altogether. And then, of course, it still has interests in copper, iron ore, and some residual coal. 257.9 billion rands worth of market cap. Price earnings ratio 8.49. Dividends, no, at the current levels.
Yes.
Share price, let's go straight there. Mark Cutifani has been at the helm now for about 4 or 5 years, I would guess. He's done a lot of ship shaping and ship writing in that context. You can see what a big bounce it's had since the 2015 slump.
Well, Anglo's was one of the ones in most desperate trouble because of their big expansion in South America. Bought right at the top of the cycle, paid too much,
Iron ore assets,
took too long to come on stream. So classic cyclical story in Anglo's.
Yeah.
Anglo's at current market prices is at a 4 price earnings ratio in 12 months time. So it is.
And the talk about emergency
low.
sales has gone away.
There's no more. The pressure is off. They'll resume their dividend by the end of this year. And also, once again, at current ruling prices on a 12-month basis, Anglo's is at about a 9% dividend yield.
Yeah.
Assuming current prices hold. And of course, that's a major assumption to make.
And what are the big drivers here? Platinum prices, I assume?
Platinum is
sales?
very small in their lives now simply because the platinum has been destroyed. It's very small in their lives now. Diamond looks good. I mean, diamonds are luxury good at the end of the day. And that actually looks fairly good. Iron ore is, the turnaround is massive. January 2016.
So that's still the Brazilian assets plus, of course, their stake in Kumba.
Kumba. But let's just talk Kumba. Kumba, January 2016, Kumba had a market cap of 8 billion. They're going to make 8 billion profit this year. That's how quickly
That's a
the cycle
great example
can
of what
turn.
you were talking about earlier.
That's how
when the
quickly
going is good and
the
when it's not
cycle
good.
can turn. Okay.
Yeah.
So Anglo's actually is in one of the best positions simply from a valuation point for the share price to benefit if current spot prices hold.
But doesn't that share chart already reflect that to some
There's still
extent? I
more
mean,
to
the
come. It does.
recovery that we see
again,
there, with its bounce back to
come
current
from,
levels.
I mean, Anglo's shareholder, you've got to be brave. It's gone from 550 to 50 to 200.
Yes, so that's the 5-year chart, but what you're referring to is if you took a 10-year chart, you would see that they were doing the share buybacks at 500 plus.
Kumba went from 650 to 20 to 160.
So hot or not right now?
I'll go hot in this one. I think there is good share price recovery potential here.
Okay, I'll join you on that one. So hot on Anglo American, interesting. That's been a long run and currently looking a lot less stressed than it was before.